What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and today I'm gonna be summoning on Changing Winds, which is a Fire Emblem Three Houses banner. Gonna be aiming for Petra and Hilda. Those are gonna be my top priority units, because Hilda has been a really powerful unit on my Golden Deers run. And she's incredibly powerful, even in FEH. Now, nobody got demoted from the previous Three Houses banner, which was kind of expected, because even like the most likely demotion candidate had a new skill in Claude. So I'm not really too sure if anyone is gonna get demoted from this banner or not. It's probably gonna be Mercedes, but that's unlikely because she's got the Ether Raid skill, which Intelligent Systems really like. With this banner, we also got a new chapter, and I must say, I really like Alphonse. He has just been like getting more impressive as the story progresses for FEH. And in this chapter, he's just so brave, and that's not even his Choose Your Legends alt. So I really enjoy that, like interactions of Alphonse. Okay, let's go with this one. Ear actually had no part in this chapter, but it's a really good chapter. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. Okay, it's going to be Soth. Someone from my wish list, because he has got Life and Death and Glimmer as well. Alright, this is a bit better, I guess. Not entirely too many colorless stones. Still no blue stone so far. I've been trying really hard to recruit Petra into my class, or I guess house, but she's still not interested. I have like C support with her at this point, and I've like asked her for mission assistance for 2 times now. So hopefully Petra can at least join me in FEH. Okay, I got Erica. I think I've got 2 Ericas already. Come on. Okay, it's gonna be Lonku. I guess I'm gonna still go with the colorless stone, because I really need these kinds of Three Houses units for the theme battles in future. I didn't really do anything with Kronya's theme battle, because I haven't got to the part in Three Houses where Kronya appears, so I don't really know like what to do for the theme battle. So I guess I'm just gonna do that next time when she gets a rerun. And same goes for Death Knight. I've only phased him once. That's pretty much it. And I didn't even fight him. I just stole the Dark Seal, and I was just on my way because he's extremely powerful. I mean, I could have taken my chances with Lysithea, but she doesn't have the best hit rate, like 65, 70. So didn't really want to do that. Okay, finally some blue stones. Maybe I'll be able to get Petra. I really like Petra, and she's kind of relatable to me because she is still trying to learn English, and English is not her native language, which is the same for me. So it's like, I find it pretty relatable, and a lot of mistakes she makes is actually not the mistakes I used to make a few years ago, so that's really funny. But I really wish she had some kind of accent, then that would be a complete package for me. Okay, let's go with this green stone. Hopefully, like after the time skip, Petra like doesn't have really good English, because like even if you're speaking English for like many years, it's not like you're gonna have perfect English after like few years. At least it's not like that for me. So I would kind of be disappointed if Petra like masters her English. That would make me sad. Okay. Let's go with this, and we're getting all kinds of healer except for Mercedes. So I really like that aspect of Petra, and I'm a really big fan of her design as well. And she's a really good unit actually. Super fast, has got that personal skill, which gives her more crit rate if the enemy is not at full health, I think. Or is that like 50% less health? Something like that. Okay, 1 blue stone. We're getting more and more beast layers as the time goes on, but we haven't really got any kind of inheritable like options for beast layers. Brave Eliwood is also going to be coming this month with his lance. That is effective on beast units. The main like threat is pretty much Mufasa, I guess, because he's the tankiest beast. And a lot of the beast units are kind of like player phase oriented, to be honest. Like Tibarn, Naysala, stuff like that. Even Pain. So they're not really the hardest unit to take out, but they are really annoying to face in ether raids. Death Knight, funnily enough, actually does really well against Flying Lagoos because the extra movement they get is a kind of transformation. And his skill, like his weapon does work against them, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I got 2 green-haired units. Let's see if I can get a blonde. Nope. It's gonna be Setsuna. Okay. %. Alright, so let's begin with some of the questions which you guys have left in my comment section. As always, if you want me to answer any kind of question in a summoning video, just let me know in the comments with the hashtag question so that I can easily search it and save it up. That's definitely the important part. So the first question is asking me, how newbie friendly do you think Three Houses is as someone's first Fire Emblem game? Mine. I would say it's really beginner friendly because you have access to the normal mode where you could grind infinitely basically on the auxiliary battles, and you also have the casual difficulty, like the casual setting, so that helps, and you also have the Divine Pulse additionally to help you. So I think it's really beginner friendly. I don't really think like the map designs like are very tough. I'm playing it on hard mode and I haven't really like felt like it's really hard. Now, to be fair, I'm not really far into the game. I'm only at chapter 5, so that might be it, but I think it's pretty beginner friendly, I would say. And I think a lot of new players might really appreciate the aspect of exploring, because you get to connect with the characters, you explore the monastery, you get to play these kinds of fun mini games like fishing, and you also get to do tea parties and stuff like that to really bond with their allies. So I think it's a really good way to immerse yourself into the game. And the game has got a lot of content, like hundreds of hours of content, so it's definitely bang for a buck. And this is probably a really good time to get into Fire Emblem games, because it's a really good game. The voice acting is like top notch. Like, you would think that because it has got so much content, it might get boring, but it actually doesn't. So that's definitely really credible. The gameplay, like the maps can be long, I guess, if you don't turn off the animations. But I've heard that the enemies like get less and less as you progress. I think that may or may not be true. But that's pretty much it. I mean, the gameplay is fine. The maps have been fine. They're not really too badly designed or something that would blow your mind. I mean, I haven't really faced that. Just a disclaimer, I'm still on chapter 5. So not really far into the game. So that's like my first impression. So it's a really beginner friendly game. So a lot of you guys actually haven't really played a Fire Emblem game, should definitely try and get that. Because you get like so many hours of content. It's so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna get Faye. I got quite a bit of Ninos actually in this summoning session. I think 3 so far. But that's good actually. I really like Nino. Alright, so let's move on to our next question. What are your thoughts about future of the FE series based on the reception? Okay, I'm gonna get Claude. Oh my god. Thank you for your question. I got Claude just like that. Bro, your banner is over. What are you doing here? Plus defense. I guess I really do not want to fodder him off, man. I really like him. I think I'll just merge him. Yeah. Wow, Claude with the impatience. Really wants to be in the spotlight. Okay, let's get back to the question. What are your thoughts about the future of the FE series based on the reception of Three Houses? Do you think we'll get another FE game on Switch? Great work as always. Thank you so much. I feel like FE series is in a really golden era, I would say, because it is starting to become mainstream. I see so many, I follow a lot of people on Twitter, and I've been following them for many years, so I know they haven't really played any kind of Fire Emblem, or at least they haven't really talked about it, but seeing them get into Fire Emblem games through Three Houses is really, really nice. Starting with Three Houses, like, they really like the gameplay, the music, the characters, the voice acting, so I think it looks really promising right now, the future of FE series, which is really good. And I really love that because I love the franchise. And I'm pretty sure we might get... Okay, I'm gonna get tip on. Dude, what were you doing while you were writing this question? I got 2 5-star edits while answering it. What the hell? Minus attack Tibarn. I just merged Tibarn. I cannot fodder him off. I like him too much. I mean, yeah, he has got sturdy impact, but I mean, I don't really have like super emergency need of it. So I think the future looks really promising, and I think we'll get another like FE game after like 3 years, 3 years. It's actually fine. I don't want an FE game every year. Don't want it to become like Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon doesn't always have a game every year, but it's usually like 1 and 1.5 years. Don't want it to be like that because then the developers get burnt out, the players get burnt out. I mean, sure, they're gonna be earning some fat stacks, but like for overall quality, it's not good. It's not healthy. They're not gonna be able to have like absolutely amazing 9 out of 10 or even 10 out of 10 games every year. So I'm fine with them taking like 3 years, 2 to 3 years, or even 4 years actually, developing a really good quality Fire Emblem game. Like Three Houses, for example, this game got delayed, and I'm glad that it got delayed because it came out to be really, really good. It's absolutely worth it. I mean, you could argue that in the graphics department, it isn't really the prettiest looking game, but that is fine. I mean, I'm able to overlook that kind of thing if the story is good, if the characters are good, and if the game is fun. That's the main thing. So I would like a FE game in like 3 years, I guess. That seems like a good gap. So thank you for a question. It was extremely lucky for me. Got 2 5-star units. Okay, so the next question is, whatever happened to Road to Tier 21 Ether 8 series? Honestly, I'm the one to be blamed for that. So I recorded that series in February of 2019. Now, I'm done with my engineering at the moment, but at that time I was still in my final semester. So I was really having a lot of college work, just a lot of things to do, and I was super serious and super focused about that. So I didn't really get much time, honestly. I really regret that because I feel like I should have like tried to find time to edit that series because I really wanted to make that a really good series with good music, good editing, good jokes, and everything. But it just takes a lot of time and it kind of delayed that, honestly. I uploaded the first 2 episodes and then I just got really busy with college stuff and real life stuff and never got to doing it. And now, like, I'm really kicking myself because I feel like I've wasted my series because it's been like so many months. Like, does anyone even care about that series anymore? Is it even worth it to upload it? Because at that time, the metagame was a bit different. I mean, people still have like level 3 offensive forwards, and now at the moment everyone pretty much has like level 5 defense and offense forwards. So it was a bit different that time. We didn't have legendary Alm and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not really too sure, honestly. I would really appreciate if you guys can let me know in the comments. I mean, yeah, I've done a mistake. I should not have delayed it so much. It's on me. So I really feel bad about it. Like, I'm in this limbo. Like, what do I do? It's already been delayed so much. Do I complete it? Will anyone care? Because the metagame is different. Like, it's so frustrating for me, honestly. Because that series is done. I can edit it and I can do it probably after or in the middle of Three Houses whenever I get time, but it's already like so late, so I'm not really too sure. Honestly, it was a really good series. I had a pretty good run in that one. Okay, I'm gonna get Hinata. I might actually start by posting some defense replays first, But I just to be clear, I use a pretty degenerate team. Don't expect like a theme team on my Ether Raid's defense teams. No, it's like super tryhard stuff. I mean, not like fully tryhard, but still, it's like those annoying units which everyone just rolls their eyes to back of their head whenever they see them. So don't expect some wholesome stuff from my Ether Raid's defense team. It's full on degenerate. I'm just telling you beforehand. So if you're willing to watch that and not get nauseous, then okay, I can upload that. Okay, so next question is by Johan Guzman. He's a really active viewer on my channel. So thank you, man, for all of your support and for sticking by. And he's asking me, will you recruit all units from other houses that can be recruited in Golden Deer Path that you're doing right now? I don't think I'm going to be recruiting all of them, honestly, because it's not like I like all of the students. I like few of them a lot, and I'm going to be recruiting them. Also, it's not very practical to recruit every student, and for me it's going to be hard because I'm playing on hard difficulty. I cannot grind infinitely, and even if I do that, and even if I get the units, like, I cannot deploy all of them on the battlefield, so they're still going to be sitting on the bench. So I'm like focusing on like 2-3 students. I'm focusing on Petra, Dorothea, and Felix. Those are the 3 students I really want. And I feel like whenever I'm gonna start Blue Lions, after I finish Golden Deer, I'll definitely try to recruit Lysithea because she is a monster. Okay, let's go with Petra. Hopefully she can get summoned. I mean, if you want to collect them all, okay, I'm gonna get Corin. Driftmail Corin. I think I got him last month as well in a summoning session. I'm just gonna fodder you up, dude. You've got null follow up. That's useful for arena assault. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna get a Driftmail Corin. Haven't really got any kind of focus unit yet, which is kinda strange. Hilda, you're from my house. Can you show up at least, please? Okay. We're gonna get this guy who's angry that Hilda is here to give him the competition. Alright, so the next question is asking me, you seem to really enjoy talking about voice acting. Did you think about trying it yourself? Yeah, I really love good voice acting in anime, in movies, in games, especially in Fire Emblem games. But I haven't really tried it myself. Honestly, I feel like I don't really have a voice fit for voice acting. And the fact that I have got an accent probably like reduces my chances of me being any kind of like even below average voice actor, let's be honest. So no, I haven't really tried at all whatsoever. I'm just a spectator for good voice acting. I just appreciate it. That's pretty much it. And I'm gonna get Mordecai, who I also appreciate a lot because he's a really good character. I really like him. Really good Smite bot for Ether Raids. I do use him in my Astro team. Let's go with the redstone actually for Hubert. I guess I'm gonna start skipping the colorless stones because there's some chance that Mercedes might get demoted. And I kind of need to focus on the other 3 colors because those units are probably not gonna get demoted, and I have not really pulled any kind of focus unit so far. So that's that. Okay. I mean, I had a really good luck on my birthday with the Sothas banner, so it's fine. Sometimes you gotta have really good luck, and sometimes it's gonna go the opposite way. The next question is asking me, what kind of music do you listen to? I also prefer music with no lyrics. Okay, so in the last summoning video, a lot of people asked me if I listen to Ariana Grande's music because I meme her name with air. And I answered that I don't actually listen to any kind of music that has got lyrics because it distracts me. So I usually prefer like the video game soundtracks, chill hop music, lo-fi music, and also music from like movies, I guess, sound scores. So that's pretty much my jam at the moment. And it has been like that for like 4 or 5 years, I think now. And I don't think I'm gonna go back to music which has got lyrics because I don't know. I mean, it's good when I'm with my friends or when I'm in a public setting, but when I'm actually working, I don't really like to listen to music with lyrics. So that's it. I mean, when I'm alone, I just prefer music with no lyrics. That's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna get Odin. Odin Dark. Can you save me from this darkness and give me a focus unit? And shine some light on my focus summons, please? Come on. Okay, it's gonna be Noe. Never mind. Bowie got a new weapon refined. It's so good. Honestly, really happy for him. I like Mei more, and Mei is a bit better unit in my opinion than Bowie, at least from like my playthrough, from my experience. Okay, let's go with the greenstone. Maybe I'll get Hilda. You're from Golden Deer. Why did I pick Golden Deer if you're so lazy to not even show up? Come on. Petra is not lazy though. She's gonna probably show up. And we have that connection, you know, we both are learning English. English is not a native language for both of us, so maybe, you know, she'll get summoned. I'm just guessing. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be Matilda. She's also a unit who really needs a weapon refine, I feel like. Can we get Petra, please? Not the Pegasus Knight I wanted. Honestly, I'm gonna be making Petra Pegasus Knight on my Golden Deer route, so I actually really like this class on her in FEH. Okay, it's gonna be Roy. Speaking of Roy, I guess I should get on to my next question. What's your opinion on the removal of the free Choose Your Legends 1 heroes? Love your videos. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that you like my videos. I feel really frustrated, honestly. So if you guys do not know, if you are a new player, if you make a new FEH account and start on it, you will still have Choose Your Legends 1 summons, like the free summon at least, right now at the moment of making this video. But they're going to be getting rid of that when Choose Your Legends 3 comes around later this August, which means that like new players will no longer be able to pick someone like Bravelyn as their free hero. And that is really annoying. I mean, a lot of people said that they probably did that to reduce the amount of like free 5-star heroes new players can get, but like why would you do that? I mean, it's like 5-star units are hard to get as it is. Why would you cut out a free one? I mean, what's the fault of the new players? It's just that they started playing late, I guess. That's their fault. So you're not gonna have them have this free hero, this free 5-star hero who could actually help. Petra agrees with that. She does not like discrimination, and she's not gonna stand for it, and she's gonna get summoned. Oh my god, that's amazing. I mean, actually, she's pretty, like, similar to Lynn. She's minus attack, but okay. At least I got her. She's pretty similar to Lynn, actually. I feel like if Lynn had a voice actress in Blazing Sword, she would definitely sound similar to Petra, I feel like. With a bit more of an accent, I would guess. So let's go with Unbuilt. Favorite option. Hunting Blade. I will definitely build her for Arena Assault, actually. Bless her. For the Plus and Mufasas. This is kind of not very good because her attack is low as it is at base 32. I didn't really get any kind of focus unit till now. I'm gonna try for the colorless and the bluestone as well to see which units I can get. So I'm really annoyed by the removal of the first Choose Your Legends units and the free summon. Because it kind of invalidates my free-to-play guides, and it's like tough as it is to make free-to-play guides for Abyssals, especially. Infernals don't really take that much time, but Abyssals are absolutely insane. The time required to make Infernal and an Abyssal guide is just insanely, like the scaling is insane. Infernal doesn't really take so many hours, but Abyssal like takes so many hours, like 5+ hours, 10+ hours many times, and even 15+ hours depending on the map. So not gonna go with the bluestones anymore. I'm gonna go with the greenstones. So because they have shown us that they might be able to remove the Choose Your Legends units, I guess it's a good thing that I try to make no Veronica guides in the end, because I mean 2 years from now it's gonna be helping me. I mean, if people still play this game, that is, but which I think they will actually. A lot of people always say that this game is dying. I mean, okay, Hilda doesn't like dying. Hilda is all about being lazy and being cheerful. Okay. She's just here to stop me from saying that. At least she's not minus attack. Minus defense is fine actually. because I actually intend to use her offensively. So I don't really mind her being minus defense whatsoever. This weapon is really good, provides good utility, so she can support units, which I'm not really going to be using her for that. And she can also get like attack speed solo from this weapon. So that is amazing. And she also has attack speed solo already. And now follow up. She's insane. She can reach like a 52 speed unboosted without any kind of visible buffs, just with her base kit alone, which is kind of insane. So I got Hilda and Petra, two of my main priorities. I'm really happy. It was starting to look like I was not getting all that lucky, but then I got the units I wanted. I actually feel good that I'm making some No Veronica guides here and there, preparing for the future, because a lot of people might not know, but many YouTubers basically earn through the royalties of their old videos. The new videos you make per month, they are definitely influential in your revenue, but a lot of your old videos actually help you a lot. Maybe in a time span where you're not able to make videos. Like I was in the college, I was in final semester, wasn't really going on much with my upload schedule, so those kinds of old videos definitely gave me a like a backup, I guess you could say. So that's why I guess I will have to focus more on like no Veronica solutions, I guess now. Which is kind of sad because like some of the abyssal maps are extremely hard, and they seem to be getting harder. I never really tried like Sothis' abyssal map. I never really had the time for that, honestly. I will do that next time she gets rerun. I think it's November probably. Yeah, she's gonna be back in November or October end, something like that. But I'm gonna go with this colorless stone, see if I can get Mercedes. I tried to go for some blue stones to get maybe another Petra, but that's probably futile. You're not Mercedes, come on. Okay, I could still try to get Hubert, but I could just mix this up and go with the countering weapon skills banner. Let's go with the greenstone for Dorcas. DC weapons really need a weapon refine, I feel like. Come on, please. Okay, it's gonna be Libra. And let's go back to our Three Houses banner. Alright, so the next question is asking me, what FE character would you like to talk to in real life the most? I would say like Hector, because I like Hector a lot. I always used to like wish as a kid that maybe I could have a friend or a brother like Hector. Obviously I was really childish. I was only like 8 years old, to be fair. So I would go with Hector. Yeah, that would actually make my childhood fantasy come true. Having a friend like Hector who's so dependable, who's such a bro. I would go with Hector, definitely. And he's so competitive. I feel like whatever thing we both might do, he's always gonna keep me on my toes, give me stern advice when I need it, and also be like jokeful whenever he can, and be serious when the time comes. So definitely go with Hector, actually. Definitely my favorite lord out of any kind of Fire Emblem game. I'm gonna go with the redstone, see if I can get Hubert. I have Lady Edelgard here. Come on, Hubert, you not wanna come here and serve her? I think you do. Okay, we're gonna get Selena. She also got a brand new weapon refine. Kind of funny, Laszlo and Selena got summoned on the same batch. I kind of shipped them together. Okay, I'm gonna stop then. There are so many people who have built up Selena, so I'm really glad that she got a good weapon refine. I'll go with the redstone. Alright, so the next question is by Chaos Volt. Hey Phoenix Master, love your stuff. You're definitely my favorite FEH-tuber. Thank you so much for your support and kind words. I really appreciate it. Comments like these just make my day, honestly. What's your least favorite game mode? Conversely, what's your favorite game mode? Keep up the good work. My least favorite mode is Training Tower. I think it should be nuked into outer space. If I'm being honest, it serves no purpose. I don't really train my units in Training Tower, and I never really had any kind of like scarcity of like shards and crystals or even badges. So that's my opinion. And I think my favorite game mode has to be the special maps and tactic drills. Either one of those. I really like both of those modes a lot. So that's that's my taste, I guess, when it comes to best and the worst mode in FEH. Training Tower needs some kind of like overhaul because I really dislike those monthly quests. They are so monotonous and so boring. They have been the same ever since the launch of the game. I mean, for like first few months it was good. Like, okay, we have to make these emblem teams for like Horse Emblem, Armor Emblem, Fire Emblem, but now, like, so late into the lifespan of the game, I don't really feel like they are all that good. It's just a job, and it doesn't really get fun. So I really dislike Training Tower, honestly. Really don't like it. I'm gonna get Rebecca. I feel like whenever any part of a game starts to get boring, it becomes a problem. Maybe it's because of player, maybe they play too much, or maybe it's on the side of the game. And I feel like Training Tower is definitely on the side of the game because they haven't really done anything like productive to it. I mean, yeah, we got the refresh feature quite a while back, which is definitely pretty handy, but that's pretty much it. I mean, they haven't really done anything much. So let's go with this colorless stone. Maybe I can get Mercedes. Come on. Oh my god. It's gonna be Lacus's. I really like Mercedes a lot from Blue Lions as well. Really like her voice acting and her character. But I haven't really thought about recruiting her, honestly, because I don't really think I need another magic user on my team. So I don't think I'm gonna be recruiting her. Also, training her Violet in the magic stat is going to be annoying, I feel like, for some reason. I have ones like Dorothea, who's easy to like recruit because of charisma and authority. And also Felix, who has speed and sword. And Petra, who has dexterity and riding. Riding is the only thing which you kind of need. But other than that, they're relatively easy to recruit, I feel like. Okay, let's go with this stone then. Mercedes, do you want to show up? I mean, we don't really have Ennet here, but still. I actually did get Dimitri from one of these summoning tickets. On my summoning video, I was not really able to get him, but off screen I was able to get him. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay, never mind. Okay, I accidentally pressed About Heroes. Okay, will you ever do a playthrough of FE4 and FE5 when you're done with Three Houses playthrough? So that's the question by Joel. I feel like it really depends on the audience. I will actually share something which I haven't really said like before, and many YouTubers don't. A lot of YouTubers are scared of trying anything that is risky, and that's not because they are creatively lacking or they are a coward. That's because it comes with a financial risk, and even like a risk of their entire career, because YouTube algorithm is really finicky. And if your like videos are duds, they don't get as much engagement, as much views, and as much likes, YouTube algorithm thinks, okay, not a lot of people are interested in these kinds of videos, and they actually drop you from your algorithm, and that's a death sentence for any kind of channel, especially if you're doing it full time. So that's why I feel like if like my audience is pretty catered towards FEH and like the modern FE games, I feel like. So doing the joke draw games, I would definitely enjoy it, not gonna lie, but like doing it on YouTube, it's gonna be a big gamble. So that's one of my fears, and that's why I don't really do like the old games. A lot of people wonder why I don't go back to the games which I've played like so many times as a kid, and that's the reason, because it's really like risky for a YouTube channel, and I myself am doing this full time, and like this risk is really threatening to me, because this is how I support my parents and I pay for my bills, and like YouTube is how I'm gonna be funding my own master's degree. So that thought is not very good to have, like YouTube algorithm kicking you out of the algorithm. I will have to do a lot of research, see my analytics, see how people react to stuff, and see if people will actually like that. But honestly, I have a feeling that not a lot of people might like it after Three Houses. Just in general, a lot of like, it depends on the channel's audience. My audience is just more geared towards FEH and the modern FE games, so I have a feeling like not a lot of people might enjoy that series, or might not even click on it. I mean, they might like my commentary, they might like me for my personality, but they might not like the game, and that's completely fair. I'm not faulting them. To be honest, anyone at fault here is the YouTube's algorithm. Why do you think I roast YouTube's algorithm so much? The relationship with YouTube's algorithm is like it's like being in an abusive relationship with a narcissist. That narcissist might have some redeeming qualities. That relationship might have some highs, and it definitely has a lot of lows. But you stay through the lows, hoping for the highs. That's kind of the same with YouTube algorithm, to be honest. I mean, I love doing YouTube, don't get me wrong, but it's just the fact. Not everything with YouTube is 100% perfectly done, and they kind of do moves which hurt creators a lot, and even viewers, actually. Okay, so let's go with the colorless stone. Let's see if I can get Mercedes. Really hoping I could with my last few orbs. Alright, so the next question is asking me, what Fire Emblem game do you recommend for someone who hasn't played any before? I would go with Three Houses. I mean, that's the game trending right now, so you should go with that. As I said before, it's a pretty beginner-friendly game, so I don't think you're gonna get stuck there. It's not a very, very hard game from the looks of it. And from a lot of people that I've heard with, it's not really a very hard game. I mean, I myself am not very far, but still, from the information I have right now. Other games to try are Birthright and Awakening. Sacred Stones is also pretty good if you want to try. Blazing Sword, of course. So that's my opinion. If you are a new player and you want to get into mainline Fire Emblem games, I think those are really good. Awakening, Birthright, Sacred Stones, Blazing Sword, and Three Houses. Alright, so I'm gonna get Pala. I only have 10 orbs to go. Should I go for Mercedes, or I should have another badge? I think I'll go with the colorless stones and see if I can get Mercedes, because Hubert didn't show up. He's voiced by Robbie Damon, who also voices Ares and Tobin. I'm a big fan of his voice acting. Was hoping I could summon Hubert, but apparently not. I really wish, and I really hope actually, that he gets to voice another character in FEH, so that I can make a Robbie Damon emblem team. That would be really nice, because I do have a plus in Ares, so that's gonna be super nice. And my last summon is gonna be turning out to be Osama. He's just here to console me that he got summoned and not Mercedes. Okay. I mean, I use him a lot actually as my healer. He's my most used healer in FEH, because he's just so tanky and reliable. Okay, so that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please be sure to leave a like. It will help me tremendously. And let me know about your summons in the comment section down below. Feel free to also tweet them at me on my Twitter. And this banner is gonna be lasting for 20 days. I still have to do forging bonds, so I could always get the forging bond summoning tickets, so that could help me. And if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content, and also for Fire Emblem Three Houses content. If you haven't checked out my Let's Play, you should definitely do that. And be sure to hit the notification bell and click on all, so that you can always get the updates to my videos whenever I upload. Because expecting YouTube sub boxes to work is like expecting me not to get minus attack units. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.